In the dance of fleeting moments, my world shifts between dawn and night. Before my shadow lengthens in the twilight, I'll go. In the sunset, the sky was a place with golden rose. Before the darkness fell, you took my hand, carried by the wind. All that changed, rolling the winds of tears, bathed in radiant dawn. I desire nothing from the flowing sands of time. A bolt of lightning shows me where to run. The moon tells us still all that chance. Bathing radiant dawn. Ahead of the walk, behind another's trail. After nowhere, dark and veiled, until you are things I need. In the city lights, in the sea of faces, in the dance of fleeting moments, I will surely bloom in the open land. I'm there to cross the line now that I see. In the sunset, the sky was a place with golden rose. Before the darkness fell, you took my hand. It was a warm rain. All that changed without breaks. Bathed in radiant dawn. Pushing the sun back to the east does not change it. The world behind the eyelids remains miserable. But if the past was necessary to find you, I will accept anything. For there is nothing I want more than now. In the sunset, the sky was a place with golden rose. Before the darkness fell, you took my hand, carried by the wind. All that changed, rolling the winds of tears, bathed in radiant dawn. And the waves make the past and the present, heading for tomorrow. A feeling I can't define. My heart betrays home. My heart betrays home. I will accept anything. For there is nothing I want more than now. Bathed in radiant dawn.
Well, you'll have to find out sometime else because we're live. Hi, everyone. Wow, my camera is like off to the side. Give me 1 sec.
Hello.
Nope, wrong way.
Hello.
Yeah, we're playing Professor Layton. And I think, so Sabrina, we're like about 2/3 of the way through, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because I stand by my statement that I think it's theme park tower left, and I don't believe either of those segments are super long.
After witnessing Ramon's abduction before their very eyes, Andy has a 3-stream streak. Then, the Luke and the Professor... The Luke...
The Luke. Just the one.
Yep, the Luke and Professor Layton are shocked to see him return to Reinhold Manor on his own. That's it.
Only one Luke, multiple Laytons.
One whole Luke. How about you, Stash and Scarfin? Hey, Arrow. Just dropping in. Hope y'all are excited. It's gonna be fun. Who wants to be Stash and Scarfin?
Looks like you fellas are getting used to Saint Mysterie.
You kinda gave him a pecore laugh.
I was just reading it. I don't watch enough Pekora to remember her laugh. Other than that, it's very high pitched. But stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can show Staff Scarfin. Words.
You did it! That's his name, and you have to remember that exact pronunciation.
Stop, don't do that, Professor. By now, I'm sure you realize that you can retry the puzzles you failed to solve, eh?
We haven't failed
He's
any
now
of them.
Canadian. However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? That's right, you see, that's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone, they're gone. For good. But rest at ease, you two. Those puzzles you thought had vanished have merely moved somewhere else.
Wait, why
You
the fuck
must
is he
seek
telling
out
us this? We definitely already
Granny
know this.
Riddleton's shack.
Sorry.
It's all good. Just go find a puzzle cat.
I mean, Stash and Scarfin is reading his novel to us, so we gotta be patient with him. But first, a mistress.
Mistress. So I have work tomorrow. I think I might be starting phone calls, so I can't really lay into the voice.
Nah, no worries. However you do it is the right way to do it.
Imagine the professor in Futurama, but extra phlegmy. I always do that little hand pose while I'm doing it too, don't worry. It's a strange old building, so it should be easy enough to spot. I wouldn't know about that. I don't watch enough ninja content. But don't get sloppy just because you know how to retry puzzles now.
I think the only, like, MLG Pro streamer that I watched was Sonic, because he plays fighting games like
The Hedgehog?
No,
Yeah, the Hedgehog.
Sonic Fox.
Oh.
Yeah.
But don't... Oh, I read this. There's no honor in laziness. Now that we got the lowdown on puzzles in town, let me throw a puzzle your way to keep you sharp. Starting block puzzle, let's go!
God, we had to earn that. He went on forever about shit we already knew. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms, as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked by A, and the exit is marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room?
Isn't the dotted lines already there?
Well, that shows 6 turns. So if we can do less than 6 turns, that would be neat. Wait. Hold up.
That's still 6.
Yeah.
You literally just did the same pattern, but somewhere else. I
I don't
know
know,
you had an
gamers.
opportunity to draw a penis there, and I'm glad you didn't.
Andy,
Sorry, wiener.
this is a Christian stream.
Is it?
I highly doubt it.
Oh, did I say Christian? I meant Christian.
Sorry, just stepping in real quick. Please keep your comments out of my Minecraft server, Andy.
We don't. Isn't it Joseph's Minecraft server?
Yeah, I was Joseph's Minecraft server. I was being a jokester.
You were being a jonkler? The
Yeah,
one that jonkles?
but now I'm gonna go back to eating.
What you eating? And I'm sure you said it before, but I don't think I was there half of
I
it.
didn't say what I was eating. I'm eating pasta and chicken parm. So,
Ooh. I still think 6 is the answer.
hello.
Oh, no. You're thinking 6 because you think he has to walk in a straight line. No, he doesn't.
Well, it's just as few turns as possible, right?
No, I mean, like, he can walk at an angle. So, like, for example, if you think about starting at A, and then going at a hard angle to the corner, as in far corner. Not that angle, but essentially, because you can cut through the doorways if you angle it correctly.
Like that?
Sure, close enough to what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So he could do a straight line down to that corner, go straight up, and then do another diagonal line down to B, so he'd only have to turn twice, I think.
We made a fish without the head.
You did make a fish without the head.
Okay, so that's what, like 2?
2.
I think it's 2, because, yeah, I think there is ways to draw
Possibly
that line that
3.
you drew. I'm pretty sure it's 2. I think that you can do it, even though this isn't.
Nah, it worked last time for 1.
No. Hear me out. You have to use every square.
Hey, you were right.
Every puzzle has an answer.
I like how
Hey,
they're
you
like.
were right.
I like how these are like nice and fun, simple like puzzles, but they make you like think about it in stupid ways because it doesn't exactly tell you that you're
That's the
going
point,
in
it's a puzzle.
straight.
Yeah, like the greatest part of a Professor Layton puzzle is that it's not actually hard, it's just that they explain it in the weirdest way possible.
Essentially, every puzzle in Professor Layton is a trick puzzle.
Arrow says hi to Aaron.
I said hi, but then I muted myself to go back to eating.
Andy.
Sorry. No need to thank me. Anywho, be seeing you around.
You kind of slid into Borat there for a second.
I've never watched the movie.
You don't have to.
Aaron has requested this bun. If I can find said bun.
Oh, I've been bunned. Also, I told Sabrina, I'll tell you guys too. The era of Bun Carson may be in danger. I can feel the wire
Oh, no.
in one of the ears starting to maybe start snapping. It's weaker for sure. So,
So next care package, we gotta send bunny ears. Got it.
or I can add it to the Throne wish list if someone wants to buy me bunny ears. I would prefer to not get bunny ears as a surprise gift.
What do you mean?
Well, because it's going to be part of the stream identity, so I want to make sure that they're bunny ears that I'm cool with wearing long term.
What do you mean? Your friends will definitely give you a very say-so, buddier
Oh,
band.
you know what? I'm more scared of you guys than I am of the audience.
And you're so valid for that.
You're my
That is-
friends, so you
But
know
I
that
think
no matter
we can't
how.
jeopardize the stream. Come on. Hmm.
Andy, you guys are my friends, so you all know that no matter how much you fuck with me, I'll still love you in the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Hence why we're gonna send bunny ears.
Exactly.
I'm definitely not looking at them right now.
Carson, are you secretly a scaly and we need to wait another 1,000 subs to find the truth? Wouldn't that be hilarious if it's like, is Carson a furry? No, actually, there's a very specific distinction.
I mean, if you watch the man play Final Fantasy XIV, you have your answer.
Well, I played a dragon, so.
So we have the answer. I'm kidding.
Okay. If I went back to Final Fantasy XIV, I would have to play as a bunny boy, right?
Depends. Do you know anything about the lore?
No, but share.
You know how the cat girl race lore? At least the Keeper of the Sun clan lore.
Andy, you gotta explain for the audience if you want to to say any of this.
Let's just say a certain gender in both of those races are meant for repopulation.
What a fun conversation we're having. Hey, Professor. Looking busy as usual? Yep. Oh, I've got this puzzle I just can't figure out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap?
Well, no, it's attached to my face.
Alright.
If I remove my hat, these tiny beady eyes go with it. Alright, there's 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess. There's 1 ring I've cut away. Would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one?
I mean, E.
No. Sorry. You can't cut E because if you look at it, E is the only ring that F is actually connected to. So if you're doing it in a chain and you cut E, then F isn't part of the chain.
Because if you take a look, C goes over them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it needs to like all tangle, like
It needs
untangle into a
you
straight
need to cut
line.
one, and then everything else has to be in a straight line. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's C.
That should do it.
We've committed.
It's
Hey,
not
Aaron,
C.
you were wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How embarrassing.
Oh my god, he said it was embarrassing. Aaron, he's roasting you.
Yeah, Aaron, you gotta
That's
redeem
okay.
yourself.
I refuse now. That's okay because I'm trying to eat my food, but Calzone won't let me, and he won't fuck off.
Oh, man.
So
I think my favorite part about that was how confident you were.
You just
I
went
was
for
really
it.
confident. I'm really sad about it.
Wouldn't it not be D?
That should do it.
Hold on.
Just keep confidently picking the wrong answers. It'll be great. There's only 6 options.
Give me 1 sec.
What the fuck are we doing back here?
I didn't make a save state. I thought I did.
Layton made a boo-boo with his time machine.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Luke, we've gone too far back. Now I get the desk.
Professor, I'm not the one who activated the time machine.
Luke, each timeline has its differences and we have to maintain them. In this timeline, I get the desk.
Okay, well, can I have the other bed then?
No.
Touche, Luke, touche. Are you chill with my friends watching the one-shot? There's a 50-50 chance you might get 20 extra viewers. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a stream. Invite whoever you want. Okay. So the next answer was D, right?
Yes. Because it's above B, right? So it still tangles to C. Hey!
Correct!
We made it there eventually.
Oh, yeah, I guess if you fill in the gaps, you can figure it out pretty handily.
So that's how you do it, yeah? I can finally rest at night. This thing was bugging me for days.
That's why you have those dark circles under your eyes.
Yeah. Let me tell you something neat.
Well, I already know the Dio stand controls time.
If you go down to Granny Riddleton's shack, and by neat, I really mean terrifying. The thing is that I've actually seen that old man with the big sack come out of the tower up north.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need to turn on the sexually explicit filter now.
Also, did we
should
tell
talk
you about that guy?
It's fine.
Yeah!
I bet you dollars to donuts that he's the one behind all these disappearances. Deke, have we told you what we're doing? I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no. I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary.
Well, I mean, books have to go on a desk, don't they?
Okay, Professor, I suppose it's... Wait, don't I have the bookshelf?
Excuse me. You have...
I actually don't remember if it is the
You
bookshelf.
have a VHS shelf. And I don't see any VHS tapes. He does have the bookcase.
He does, but there's definitely something wrong in that room.
I just love how they... Hold on. Now, at the very least, they're a bit more balanced. Except Luke still has the TV in a weird place.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Well... No, even if we put the stool, he puts it in the wrong place.
He hates the stool.
That's true. I wouldn't want stool in my room either. There we go. What about you, Finch? You're not Finch. That was from the last game.
It's Percy.
Aaron's eating, so... Andy, you want to be Percy?
Do not like finding the villain? What an odd world we live in. Well, you know what they say, truth is stranger than fiction.
It's stranger than friction. An unexplained
Speaking
force.
of friction, I just found out about this little gem. Please, give me an honest feedback on it. Fighting block puzzle!
2.5 stars.
Pizza.
Sliding block puzzle? 1 star. Oh, this is...
Oh god.
So this is an effect from Super Paper Mario.
My brain.
Oh, fuck.
Several rectangular sheets of transparent film are arranged on top of each other as shown. The lines represent areas where one sheet overlaps with another. At the thickest point of this pile, how many sheets are overlapping? No, that's not gonna...
That's not gonna help.
Yeah, well, in other games that aren't the first one, they give you different colors. So... God, they give you such a thick marker.
I think I'm counting 5 in one spot, but I'm trying to see if there's another spot that would have more just because of how they're layered.
Mm-hmm. Or actually...
I don't think think I'm seeing anywhere that's higher than 5. Think I'm fine with that, as that's my guess.
Well, let's boot up the time
You
machine
can-
just in
I won't be
case.
mad if you boot up the time machine.
Luke, here's my answer.
5!
Another puzzle solved.
Can't believe you solved that. I looked at it and gave up.
It's almost as though if we had colors.
Crazy. And it was actually where I was looking, so I don't have to feel bad that I solved it wrong somehow.
Endo?
Beautiful work! But I think the puzzles I write in the next novel will be even harder than that one. If you have time, stop by later. I'm sure to have an utterly fascinating puzzle prepared for you by then.
What's going on with our strange gizmo? Oh, we haven't even like touched this yet.
Oh, I think I remember what this thing is. Yeah, okay.
Well, it's a robotic dog, right?
It's the robot dog, but I really want to say he finds hint coins for you if you actually build him.
Ooh.
I'm not 100% on that, but I think that's what he did.
We have to boop the snoot. Well, he's almost done.
Yeah, it wasn't where you had to like figure out how to put them together as room. It's just that you just gotta find the pieces by doing puzzles. So.
Catch you later, Era.
I...
Chill me at the manor.
Hey there, Professor. I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, of course I'm right.
The longest path. Two boys playing a game which goals to take the longest route possible from A to B, as shown on the map below. Only rule is that no section of the road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and point B?
Just run through the buildings. Oh, longest route.
Yeah, I think the shortest route is going through the buildings.
You go down, yeah. You go down, yeah. Can you, like, backtrack or something? No.
Well, each road can only be taken once.
Okay, back up. Okay, too far.
Well, I'm
No,
thinking...
go back.
No, go. Okay.
Okay, all the way to the left.
Okay.
Down one. Can you do right? Down. I lost my trail of thought. Right. Up. Right. Down. Down. Left. Up. Left and then down.
I think I might be able to do longer than that, but it's kind of hard to measure out lengths.
Yeah,
fair.
because it doesn't exactly tell you.
So if you've booted the time machine, if you want to give Andy a go, and then...
Vroom vroom!
That should do it.
Nope.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
God, you bring shame onto Leighton.
Okay, So if you start at A, if you go all the way left,
Yep.
go down twice,
Mhm.
and then go right 3 times, and then go up once,
Oh, and then you snake around.
and then you snake all the way down. Yeah, and I think that's long as I can see. So
It also makes a cool S shape in the middle, and that
it
seems like
also
something...
makes a cool S shape.
That's probably something that this game would go for.
That should do it.
Yep.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Nice work. Speaking of leisurely strolls, have you touched grass?
Damn.
Have you
Go
been
inside,
outside
loser. I don't
today?
care what time it is.
If it's sunny, why not go for a nice walk?
Bang up job there, Professor. Even that puzzle didn't faze you, huh? Course not. You're a pro. Yep, you're a real piece of work, Prof. You know that? Course you do. You're a scholar after all. Scop-a-dop-a-dooby-dop-a-bop.
What the fuck did you click on?
There was a
What's that
glowy.
on the ground?
There was a glowy thing.
I agree with you, Luke. What's that on the ground?
It looks like a. It looks like a scrap of notepaper. What's it say, Luke? Not that I'm illiterate. It's just I think you need practice.
Oh, okay, Professor. That seems like a completely legitimate excuse.
The
Well, let's
greatest
see here.
puzzle of all.
It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do, what to do. Professor, did I do a good job reading?
You said every single word. I'm proud of you. Definitely proud. I cannot keep this charade up anymore.
Lady Violet? Oh, this journal must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him.
Oh, that's pronounced wind, actually.
He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him.
Top notch, Luke.
And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family.
Huh. Interesting. Let's move on, I guess.
Alright, good talk, good talk.
Oh, what was in here? Ah. Hey, Bandicoot!
Hello.
Hi, Bandicoot.
Look, there's a hole in that boat there.
Same game? Yep,
Yeah,
this
same
is
game.
Still Curious Village.
Oh, Professor, that reminds me. Have you ever heard that one about the sinking ship?
Luke, the Titanic disaster was... not a long time ago? Maybe?
It was an indeterminate amount of time ago.
SOS! 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. Their only chance for survival is the 5-person life raft stowed on their vessel. To make matters worse, the waters around the ship are teeming with man-eating sharks! Like that one back there. So swimming to safety is out of the question. A round trip to the nearest island and back to the boat takes 9 minutes on the raft. How many people will live to see dry land?
See, I'm trying to figure out if this is a real puzzle where you have to do math, or it's being a shithead and it's like, oh, well, they can all see the island, so it's all 20 of them.
I'm gonna
Oh,
try.
Sorry,
it.
there's 15.
15.
Yeah.
I'm-
Somehow 5 more people show up.
It's the 5 sharks in the water.
Is it gonna be shitty?
That should do it.
Nope. Okay, so...
Okay, no, so it's a real puzzle. We're good. Sorry, it didn't finish typing, so now, just by now you finally come to realize that.
Oh yeah, I realize that. What's happening tonight in the story? We left for the manor, and we have been solving puzzles for 35 minutes. Okay, so if 4 are left, come back, 9?
Give me 1 sec here. And then... I think it's 12, because the 5 go, 1 person comes back with the boat.
Mhm.
Another 5 go, 1 person comes back with the boat, which should put us at 1 person on the boat, 8 on the island.
Mhm.
And then there's not enough time for another round trip, but there's still time for people to get on the life raft. So everyone,
Okay.
the remaining people on the life raft still get to go.
Mm-hmm.
My only thing is, am I bad at math? Maybe it's 13?
I think it's 13.
Now that I've said it out loud and walked everyone through it, everyone can check my math.
That should do it.
There we go.
I
So
might
we
have
were
taken a little
able,
bit too much like cough syrup to do math right now.
we were able
Sabrina,
to
so I'm
save
trusting you.
Axel and Larxene and Zemna. A moment of silence for the 2 that didn't make it, please.
Huh.
Andy, that interrupted the moment of silence.
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
Thank you.
Wow, great answer, Professor! It took me 5 times as long to get that one. And I didn't even have a time machine.
Oh, you came with me on that? Oh, I just thought I left you in the other timeline. Cat! Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy. Cat puzzle. Alright, we have to find the Chungi. The Chungai? The Chunguses? Aaron, you're an expert on cat. What's the plural of Chungus?
I have no idea. I've only ever had 1 chungus at a time.
Well, if you had 2 Chunguses, how would it be Chunguses? Chunguses? Chungai? Is Chungus plural just by itself?
I think so. I feel like it's plural just by itself.
There are 3 different colors of plush cat before you. The color of a cat denotes its weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded on one side of the scale. On the other, there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. Given this setup, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? So 4 white cats are equal to 5 black cats.
Alright, so we mathed this out, right?
I guess that's what we'll have to do. So if each... Let's just say that each black cat is 1. So that's 5... divided by 4. So each white cat is 1.25. So that's 3.25 equals 3 cats. Divided by 3 equals 1.08333 repeating. Which I don't think that they would factor into this puzzle.
Okay, no, we're doing this way too complicated. I'm sorry I added the math part. So you know how in number 2 that balances out?
Yeah.
So we technically on the left side we have 3 reds, and then we have no, never mind.
Turns out you do have to do math, sorry.
Well, actually, hold up. We have 3...
No, actually, you might not need to.
We might not, because 3 reds equals 2 blacks and a white. So if we count that as 5... Sorry. 6 black cats and a white cat, then that would mean that left would tip.
Yeah. I think I'm fine with left.
Well, here's my guess.
Yay! I finally solved one myself!
Good job, Carson.
And there wasn't even any sliding blocks involved.
Not at all.
Only sliding cats.
I'm alright with the sliding cat puzzle. If it means that I can pet the cats afterwards.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the answer was, in fact, just what I said. Once you realize how you need to look at things, it's not a terribly difficult problem, now is it? Door. Alright. Where the fuck is Chelmy? Ah!
Oh no.
Do you want to be
Sinister
Chelmy?
music. Not really.
Fair.
Aaron and I are definitely not busy looking at stuff.
Are you
It's
trying to
gone.
poison me? What are these vile things? You elf, some butler you are.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Also, hi, Alpaca.
Hey, Alpaca.
Paco?
Oh no! Bobbity has gotten to Matthew! He's got the Majin symbol on his forehead! We're dealing with Majin Matthew. Matthew.
I detest sweets. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once.
Oh, yes, but of course.
Oh, Leighton. There you are.
You requested our presence, Inspector Chelmy.
My sources tell me that you've been out snooping about and interfering in my case. Just what are you up to?
It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere with your case. However, a few things don't make sense.
Leave the investigating to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer, of that you can be sure.
Huh.
Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here.
Understood. Good day, sir.
That inspector has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit.
Luke, have you heard of a man named Luigi? What do you say we go ask Ramon about yesterday, Luke? Sure, I know where Ramon is. Do we feel like, you know what? Let's check up on this dapper lad right here.
Is pretty dapper.
All right, so someone besides Sabrina and I has to be Gordon.
Oh, Professor, you just simply have to help me. I've got another puzzle on my hand I just can't solve. As a man of the world, you know there's nothing women find more alluring than competence. I'm counting on you, sir. Don't do me to an eternal bachelorhood.
Alright, what are we doing? The cross shape on the pin board below has 9 pins inside and 16 outside. Remember that example, because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside it and 16 outside it?
Now, without actually doing any of the math and just being a little goober because it seems like how you'd do the puzzle, if you do the exact same cross, but instead of being a cross, it's an X, does that do it?
Like,
Do you get what it? Yeah,
Yeah.
like, does that just do it?
well, That's not what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm supposed to do. Come on.
It's fighting you.
It is. It doesn't want to actually keep anything reliable. There we go. Well. The fuck am I doing?
What are you doing?
I don't
No,
think
I didn't actually count any. This just seems like the most obvious solution. So.
Let's see. That's 1, 2. God.
Yeah, no, I think this is it.
Okay.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah, it is.
You don't get to say it's your answer and tell it to Luke when I'm the one who did it.
Well, legally, you are under my stewardship, therefore...
Okay, Professor, I suppose.
It's alright. When you turn 35, the contract will be up unless you choose to renew it when you can't afford housing. That's right. This puzzle is a cinch once you figured out that this game wants you to think about shit in a different way than you think about shit. Isn't that right, Gordo?
Thanks, old boy. With this puzzle solved, I feel I've drawn one step closer to the altar.
And I'm about to break.
Oh, and he gave us a wall clock.
Ooh. You know what?
No,
No,
have that
no,
in your
he
pocket?
gave Leighton a wall clock.
You know what, Luke? I'm being sporting. So you can have the privilege of sleeping in because I'm taking the wall clock.
Okay, Professor.
Alright, let's see who actually appreciates the wall clock. Nobody cares.
I mean, it seems like Leighton likes it more, but yeah.
Yeah. Alright, what about you, Dahlia?
Wow, I have to voice two people back to back.
You could
You
give
don't have
Dahlia
anything
to
to pay
Andy.
taxes and die.
Yeah.
Oh, Professor, how fortunate that you're here at a time like this. I have a favor to ask you.
Please, madame, ask away. I'm happy to come to your aid in any way I can.
Thank you, Professor. Could you solve this puzzle for me?
Any way but that.
Sliding block puzzle. Though I'm not feeling up to the challenge, it won't solve itself.
We haven't actually encountered a sliding block puzzle in this game yet, have we?
Nope. That's why we're all asking for one.
Alright, the father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says,
You know, son, there was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year, I was only 1.5 times her age. But still, that's pretty amazing, eh?
if the father is 44 years old, how old's the mother?
Is it just she's 43? Am I doing quick maths?
Well, let's find out. Also, thank you for calling it maths. This is an English game. Remember, if you're in Europe, it's pluralized.
That should do it.
Yep.
Why just fuck it?
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Thanks, Leighton. You're right.
What if people thought about things?
See, to be clear, what it says on screen here is the exact thought process I did. But then I was like, what if I'm the dumbest person alive and I can't do basic math? What if I'm doing it backwards somehow?
That is also a trap of the Leighton games, where it's like you second guess yourself and your original thought was the right answer.
To relief, I can finally stop thinking about that silly puzzle. You have my thanks.
Alright, Luke, well, since I got the clock, And
I understand.
and the
You're gonna
books.
take the painting as a bit. It's fine.
Well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give it to you right now to hold, and then I'll take it in the other menu.
Because ultimately, Leighton wants the painting.
That is probably... Oh, he really wants the painting.
Yeah, nah, it's...
It's one good painting.
But Luke wants bunk bed.
That's the trade-off.
That makes Leighton pretty sad.
Can we say how funny it would be if that was the correct answer, quote unquote, is that you're supposed to give Leighton no bed and Luke a bunk bed?
That would be really fucking funny. Wow, no, I think we do actually have it right so far.
I think potentially the bear could be something that's supposed to go to Luke, and because they both have positive reactions to it.
Yeah.
It just gives Leighton more happy.
Alright, Luke, since I know where to place a stool in front of a television, a telly, you can have the bear, and I'll take the telly.
You just said that you didn't watch the television, Professor. You only read the news.
Well, so do the news anchors. They read a teleprompter, so I'm basically reading.
I mean, I'm not strong enough to lift it, so
Listen,
I suppose
Luke,
I will
Luke,
just...
I have the painting, I have the books, I have the telly. You have the bear.
I do have the bear.
Are you happy with the bear? I
am
take
happy
the
with
bear.
Mr. Bear. I do like him.
Don't
He's
mind.
as big as I am.
And there's a really nice red blinking LED in his forehead.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice little decoration. That's thoughtful, Professor.
Yeah, of course. Alright. Where is Ramon? Did he go to the boat? Good day, Ramon. How are you feeling today? Fate is fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin. That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy, and my skin is as soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again. Is that so? That's good to hear. But where did your Spanish accent go?
He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? Or how to do an accent. He has no idea that he was happy. He was in a bag.
He was happy in a bag.
He's got sunshine, and it's in a bag. So what's our next move?
We shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone, Luke. It's as Inspector Shelmy said. Solving crime is the police's job, even though they don't do it. Besides, something tells me that this case and the Golden Apple are more related than we suspect.
That's that intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor?
Some people call it bullshitting, but I'm glad that you know what's up. First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the Golden Apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's creations, or relations, rather, or close friends, can help point us in the right direction. Hey, RDF! Bullshitting is the way to success?
Hi.
That's gonna be the title of my memoir. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the family butler has anything to say on the subject. Margin Matthew. Alright, we are officially in Chapter 5. Actually, we can find out something really, really quickly. Hey, Google, how many chapters are there in Professor Layton and the Curious Village?
On the website gamefacts.gamespot.com, they say 9 chapters. I'm a licensed sexologist and psychotherapist.
What? Excuse me. No, thank you, Google.
What? I couldn't hear Google. What happened?
I didn't hear Google either.
Thanks, Google. So, there are 9 chapters, but then it said Hold on. I'm gonna. Can I bring it closer? Can you listen to what it said? Without knocking anything out, preferably. There we go. You should be able to hear it. Hey Google, how many chapters are there in Professor Layton and the Last Spectre? Nah, don't be shy, Google. You know what you said. Hey Google, how many chapters are there in Professor Layton and the Last Spectre?
Sorry, I don't understand.
No, you know what you said, Google. How many chapters are there in Professor Layton and the Curious Village?
On the website gamefax.gamespot.com, they say 9 chapters. I'm a licensed sexologist and psychotherapist. There's 120 puzzles in the main game.
Excuse me?
Thank you. I
As always, very welcome.
I love how Google goes straight from "I'm a licensed sexologist and a therapist" to "There's 20 there's 20." I can't even say it.
Killing cars did too much.
That wasn't even out of left field. That was outside the stadium. Oh, now I can't even put my ring light back properly. This is a mess.
You set off on Packers Google Home.
Oh, hell yeah. You're so welcome. Oh, we should probably go to the mansion for Matthew.
Back so soon, Professor?
Matthew, I was wondering if you knew anything that could point us in the direction of the Golden Apple. Anything you know would be a great help. For example, did the Baron say anything before he passed away?
I'm so sorry to disappoint you, Professor, but the Master never said anything of the sort to me. I'd very much like to help you in your search, but my duties here prevent me from leaving the grounds. I have a shock collar on under the beard.
Understandable. Good help is hard to find or keep.
If only Ingrid was around to provide some assistance.
I beg your pardon, sir. Ingrid?
It's been years since she left, but Ingrid used to work as a servant in the mansion. She was Flora's nurse, and she often helped me with my work.
Matthew.
Oh!
Yes, ma'am, I'll be right there. Please excuse me, sir. The lady calls. Why not pay her a visit and talk to her yourself?
Talk to who?
Let me see. At this time of day, I'd imagine she's out walking around by the general store. Please do me a favor and tell her that Matthew sends his regards, and this single beautiful rose. I can't leave.
Certainly. I'll be sure to pass on your message. Thank you for all your help, Matthew. Luke, take the rose.
Okay, Professor. Isn't Ingrid that sweet old lady we passed by before? Have we passed by a single person who fits that description? Oh, her. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Have we seen this person I've seen before?
It was more just it was like sweet old lady, and I'm thinking about all the cursed NPCs that we
No,
met
that's
this
fair.
game.
Indeed. We also saw her in that picture of young Flora. Come, Luke. Let's go find the old girl. Derogatory.
Off we go then. The general store is just outside the mansion, right? We'll be there in no time.
Not if you keep talking.
What? Fuck off.
Oh, there she is. She just spawned.
Man, we found her pretty easily.
Alright, Andy, you want to be Ingrid?
Oh, goodness me. If it isn't Mr. Layabout, was it?
Yep, got it in one.
Yep, Mr. Layabout, that's me, Professor Layton, madam.
That's right, Mr. Layabout.
It's Professor Layabout, actually.
What can I do for you, sir?
Earlier, we were talking with the butler at Reinhold Manor, and he mentioned you used to work there. We'd very much like to hear anything you might know about the Baron.
Heavens me, you want to hear about the Baron?
Yes, and if you tell us about the Baron, Luke will give you this single rose from Luke himself. A child.
Yep.
Sweet
Just
summer child.
me.
Pinchable cheeks, not a creepy old man, but...
I'm afraid the only stories I have are from when I worked at the manor, and that was years ago.
possibly even ages. That would be ideal, madame. Would you mind telling us one? After the ad break?
Alright, I suppose I could tell you a bit about the Baron and his former wife.
After this ad break.
No.
Listen, lady, I'm the one with the stylus. I get to choose whether time progresses or not.
No. More lemon wedges.
I believe it's Lemon Pledge.
It's wedges now.
So I'm gonna take a lemon and wipe it on my window. Understood.
You got it in one. That's it.
Just trying to think of, like, how big of a break is it between where we were in the amusement park? Because I don't remember if Ingrid sends us there or not.
I'm trying to remember why you go to the amusement park.
Well, it's obviously because we wrong Luke in some way, and that's the only way to regain his favor.
See, the problem is that, as you may remember, Carson, randomly having to go to some weird abandoned park is kind of just what happens in every lane game.
Oh, absolutely. It's kind of like the water dungeon in Zelda. It's just a mainstay.
The way Mr. Reinhold and his wife would carry on, they almost seem to be like children. You'd never seen a man so in love as Mr. Reinhold was. When she passed away, Flora was all the Baron had to remember her by. So he raised that little girl with all the love a child could want. The things Luke will never know. Toys from all over the world and teddy bears as big as yourself.
Oh, actually, I did recently give Luke a teddy bear as big as him. Isn't that right, Luke?
That's right, Professor. And I get to keep it, right?
Yes, all it cost was the telly and the books. And the painting.
He was in high spirits in those days. He really wanted to give her 2 parents' worth of affection. Some might say 3.
So where has Flora gone?
Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I have no clue where that girl went. She left the mansion well after I stopped working for the Reinholds. Some say Lady Dahlia put Flora on the street to keep the family riches to herself, but that's nonsense.
And that is going to be the core plot point.
After all, the Baron cared about Flora so much, I can't imagine that he'd allow something like that. You know, you just reminded me, sliding block puzzle.
No, you don't.
The grave of the Baron's late wife is located in the manor garden. I wonder who take care of it now.
I was completely prepared for her to say the
Good
grave
night,
of...
alpaca.
Night, alpaca!
Good night, alpaca.
I was completely prepared for the grave to be in the amusement park.
Honestly, I was also ready for it. I was like, all right, now we know why.
The Baron's former wife is buried in the garden.
That's
Okay.
what I said, Sonny.
Sure. Thank you, madam. You've been extremely helpful.
Now pay up. That will be 5 coins.
Luke, deploy the gas.
All right, Professor.
Not the moss.
I have a hunch that grave might hold the clue we've been looking for. The one that I will tell you about once I find it and know that it's the clue that we've... Hi, Matthew in the distance.
Maguka Matthew. Oh, look, it's Matthew.
Good day, Professor. Were you able to track down Ingrid?
Yes, we did. In fact, we were just speaking with her. She didn't accept the rose, by the way. Mean no disrespect, but she said the grave of the Baron's late wife lies on these grounds. Do you have any knowledge of this?
Lady Violet's grave, sir. I was just about to visit it myself.
Would you mind if we came along to take a look at the grave, to pay our respects, of course?
I mean, that's kind of weird. You didn't, no, not in the slightest. Right this way. Here's the entrance, sir. It's to her fucking underground sliding block puzzle grave.
Oh my god. Luke, this is where that girl from Willy Wonka lies.
Oh shit, for real, for real.
No cap. Violet Beauregard.
And this is where we
Here's
get
the
locked
entrance.
inside.
Literally, why does it look like this?
It's like the entrance to, like, a Dark Souls dungeon.
Like, literally, this is a dungeon. Where is the hole in the ground that's letting the 3 beams of sunlight in?
This is Lady Violet's grave.
Love the idea that...
I was waiting until that line was said.
Yeah. Violet's health bar comes up. No, see, if you use the actual entrance, the boss fight doesn't start, but if you're wandering the field above the grave and you fall into one of the holes, that's when the boss fight starts.
Checks out. Gosh, this place is really nice. It's not creepy at all. I can't tell if I'm supposed to be reading that sarcastically or not.
The late Baron, rest his soul, told me to keep this place in proper order, and I've tried to do so. Am I reading this out loud? I can't tell.
Here sleeps Violet.
My one true love.
The statue looks so much like the Lady Dahlia. It's hard to believe it's someone else.
That's right, the Luke.
I mean, completely honestly, it doesn't even look that much like her, but I
Not even
understand
a
that
little
it's
bit.
a statue.
Oh, it has the same hairstyle, that's why.
Back when Flora was just a tiny little thing, Lady Violet used to take her to the park in town.
You know what?
And we had the entire park moved into this cavern under the mansion.
I'm gonna throw this out here. When everyone looks like an enemy stand user, having 2 characters look relatively normal with the same haircut is actually odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
of the flowers in the garden grew from the ones Flora planted here for her mother. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the Baron's journal. It should still be on the desk in Madame's room.
Oh.
Just steal it. It's fine.
Oh, of course. Thank you so much. Gosh, you're being really cool about this, Matthew.
Because Matthew knows what happened, but he can't say.
Oh, Matthew absolutely knows what's up, and like solving this murder will free him from his servitude.
Matthew's a ghost who is stuck in this mansion until this murder is solved.
I was thinking like Matthew's the genie that wants you to use your last wish to make him free.
Why do you think he's levitating every time we talk to him?
That's true.
It's possible that it might contain information that can aid your search for the golden apple.
The golden apple?
Grand Grimoire?
My thanks, Matthew. I'll be sure to give it a once-over later. Now then, Luke, we'd best head back to Reinhold Manor. I don't know how many times I've said that this stream, but it's been quite a few.
That door was really loud.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Luke, case the joints.
Okay, Professor, remember, you gotta check for hard corners versus soft corners. That bed there, that's a hard corner.
This must be the journal that Matthew spoke of.
I have to admit, he seems to know where everything in the manor is. Almost like he works here.
There's something about reading someone else's journal that just doesn't seem proper to me. Luke, read it.
You know, Professor, I've never said you don't read anything. You know how to, right?
Well, yes, but it's improper for a gentleman of status to read in public.
Okay.
Yes. Listen, once you have your own apprentice... Hello.
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 How's it going?
The coolest evolution.
We got back from work, and me and my dad were watching the hockey game.
Who won?
Canada won!
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Oh, man. Honestly, with everything that's been happening, we kind of needed this win.
It's nice for Canada to have a little bit of a dub, and McDavid scored the cincher in overtime. So
Oh, absolutely he did.
we were pretty pleased. Why are they small? Why is the book so large?
Well, you see, they were shrunk by the Shrinkinator, and that hand is actually Robo-laden. They're imposter.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, actually...
Thumbelina side quest.
The robot imposters have been a central theme of this entire case for quite some time. You just weren't here for that.
Hello, Bandicoot. And everybody in the chat.
Chatacoot.
Chatacoot.
Alright, Luke. Oh, actually, no. Gideon, you want to be the narrator?
Oh.
You want to be the dead Baron?
Wow, the text is red, much like Canada. Hey guys, have you heard that Canada won the Four Nations face-off? The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive.
I'm, of course, referring to Connor McDavid's hockey stick, which scored the winning goal.
In the Four Nations face-off. Connor Violet McDavid.
Exactly.
What do you suppose it refers to? Connor McDavid's hockey stick.
The one that scored the clincher in the Four Nations.
In the Four Nations face-off. Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. Sorry, let me act a little more somber. I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I don't blame her, as I've changed its memory. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You're my first, my last, and my only.
Changed? Its memory? I'm not sure what the Baron means, but this is clearly vital information here. And someone's brushing their teeth.
Someone's brushing their teeth. Or polishing their moccasins. I collapsed some days ago, and have been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I have failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I am gone, the people of the village look after Flora and care for her as I did.
He must have been terribly ill.
Just like his rhymes.
It seems I am not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life.
Oh, they didn't talk about Bruno.
Have we met a Bruno?
I don't think so.
It's good.
It's because we don't talk about.
We don't talk about it. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Was Bruno the one that was killed?
Like in
Was
the Disney
Bruno the one
movie?
that was killed?
It might have been Bruno. We just didn't talk about him.
He's the guy with the rat. I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the Golden Apple finds it and grants my dearest wish.
Yeah, Matthew's the genie of the apple.
The Golden Apple.
The Grand Grimoire!
Professor,
Yes.
why do I look so angry?
Baron Reinhold's old friend! We
Why
must
did you
seek
say
out
it
this
like
person.
that?
Oh, because the text was in red.
I thought I
Oh, okay,
had a
that checks
problem.
it.
Yeah,
What text, Professor?
I read the text.
That's hey, we haven't Aruto'd in a while. We're saving up.
2-for-1 special.
Shadow Mirror Aruto.
But Professor, how can we possibly find that person with nothing but this journal to go on?
Haha! It's like I always say, Luke. Any good investigation starts on the street. Now count how many times I say this in future games.
Yes.
We'll
And you
just
can hear what's happening.
Oh.
we'll just have to ask everyone in town about the matter. Well, listen, when the teacher says if you want to share it with the class, Andy always shared with the class.
What?
Yeah, what are they?
Sorry, Luke was watching Instagram Reels.
I mean, of course! You're absolutely right, Professor! Let's get to it! I know what you said!
Oh, that was the perfect line to come after. Thank you, game. Of course. Any good investigation also needs direction. Let's start out... Direction. Let's start by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about Baron Reinhold. What a lovely
I love what you-
vase.
I love what you linked there,
What a
Aaron.
lovely vase.
You're welcome.
Oh?
It's in streamer chat.
Oh, hell yeah. Also, Gideon, the keytar above that is my character's weapon in Cyberpunk.
That's pretty nifty. I like it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Do you have one? In real?
I wish. That is like $3,000.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. We would have to put on a very successful Sharkade to get that. We would have to have Matthew Mercer himself on here. Oh. Hello.
You're just here now.
She has important news to tell us. Also, Carson, we're tiny on stream.
Oh, that you
What do
are.
you have against being a little guy?
I mean, we are just little guys.
I want to be big.
And
Actually,
Gideon is pointing a gun at you, Sabrina.
Isn't he always?
No, usually he tries to point it at Andy.
well, actually, if you take a look at the angle in which the gun is being held, it goes swiftly over Sabrina's head.
There's a joke to be made here, but I don't know. I can't find it.
I'm not gonna give it a shot.
Andy, I think this was you.
Oh, look who it is. Professor Lately, was it?
It was...
Lately, there.
The name's Layabout, madam.
Oh, that's right, Professor Layabout.
Layabout.
Oh, that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by for a visit. But enough about me. By the look on your face, it seems like you have something you want to ask me.
This is my question face.
Oh, yes.
As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who
Baron Reinhold considered his close friends.
His friends, you say? Well... He wasn't exactly what you call a social butterfly.
Oh, you can just say that he was gay. It's the 90s.
I'm sorry. That's really all I knew of his friends.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Oh, wait a moment. I do believe I saw that the pony fella pay a visit to the mansion a few times.
Professor, could you be referring to the man we met, whose name she said out loud?
Ah, yes.
Oh,
That gentleman with the fancy little mustache. Not going to go any further with that. We should ask if he knows anything. I would wager he's still hanging about the fork in the road just beyond the clock tower. By the way,
Not
I'm
the
saying
fork
that
in
for
the
the
road.
viewers. I'm saying that for the people who have taken forever to play this game.
So us.
Exactly. What fourth wall? Wow, that was a very audible gulp.
It was.
I'm thirsty.
Andy's a thirsty little boy. Alright. Literally the most normal looking person in this game. Do you have a puzzle for us?
thought-
Good afternoon, mister.
I thought it was the lady. There was a different
Hey.
lady.
I'll tell you a secret if you solve this puzzle for me. It's about a girl who's about to have her birthday.
And it's all about sliding blocks.
Sounds like this little
It's
girl
happening.
wants a present.
You gotta slide the present to her.
When asked about her birthday, a young woman gave the following information. The day after tomorrow, I turn 22. I don't know about you, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When's her birthday?
Eh?
Okay, so in 2 days...
January 1st.
Well, she was still 19 on New Year's Day.
Last year.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on. Wait. Wouldn't it be the 2nd?
I think so. Can you tell that I'm super confident?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the
Because
second.
she'd be 19 on the New Year's last year, and then in 2 days she'd be 20. Now she's 21, and then
I think
in
it
2
could be
days she'll be
0,
22.
1. Oh, that works too. Is it really fancy too?
Luke, here's my answer.
Hell yeah!
No, thank you for the tables. Alright, her birthday is January 2nd. Your conversation with her must have taken place on December 31st. As you can see on the chart above, the woman was 19 on New Year's Day last year, and she turned 20 the next day. This year, she turned 21, and in 2 days after the new year starts, she'll turn 22.
Maybe I wasn't so tired. I probably understood that.
Alright, so there's
I'm
a
up in the
chicken, a
belfry.
fox, and some grain.
I'm weirdly focused today.
She's up in the belfry.
Is it because Connor McDavid?
Had
I'm
a
laser. I'm lasered in.
Alright, tell me how smart I am, Lucy.
You're so smart.
Thank you for the
Okay,
positive
so cool.
reinforcement.
So I can tell you my secret. I heard that all the people who get kidnapped feel a little sick right before they get taken.
Okay.
I bet the monster that lives up in the tower feeds its victims super gross food before it pounces. Oh,
It's
I bet
moss.
it's like hamburger ice cream with butterscotch and mayonnaise swirl.
Carson, just a heads
Ew.
up. Heads up if you like walk around this girl, because don't trip over the red flags that are all over.
Really is just like she's fucking draped in them. She can make a fantastic prom dress out of these red flags.
You got any more fabric?
Maybe he just picks the weakest of the bunch to snatch.
Okay.
Because you're not weak, are you?
How
I just
the
don't get
heck?
why he needs all these people.
How do I get like a paper cut? I've been nowhere near paper.
Great question.
Andy,
Hey,
what
little
the
girl,
fuck?
did we tell you about the kidnapper?
Are you alright, Andy?
Yeah, no, like it's a super old one, but I
Is
don't
Is
know
the
how
man
I
in the
got
tower
it.
gonna kidnap you?
Do you feel super gross, like you've eaten hamburger ice cream?
With butterscotch and mayonnaise swirl.
Look, Professor, there's a puzzle hidden here.
Dude, Luke has good passive perception.
God damn it!
It's finally time!
This is very easy. Surprise!
Slide to the right.
And Crystal's not even here.
Oh, it keeps tracks of your moves too.
I don't care.
Yeah, this was very...
I truly could not give less of a fuck.
Why? Sliding block puzzles are fun.
Get out.
Get out of my house.
Get out. Please, no more.
Carson, where's your childhood whimsy?
Who could have
I'm
whimsy
really confused.
at a time like this?
You're gonna have to touch the top parts at some point, dude.
I just they were already so okay. Like they were already the way that I wanted them to be.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta move. Oh, you're so close. Ah! I lost it. I lost where you were. Sometimes you gotta move so you can progress. You had a good rant yesterday. It was
Oh, I
really-
did.
Really insightful.
Yeah, well, the state.
Can't
of
wait for the
industry-
hints to be try and try harder.
It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's how you play the game. You're just playing it poorly.
Where's that from?
Sorry?
Me. Is that quote from somewhere? I don't remember.
It doesn't matter if you. No, sorry. It's no matter win or lose. It's how you play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty famous quote.
Where's that from?
Them.
Famousquotes.com.
Yeah. It's the famous they keep talking about.
The royal we, yeah. Carson, pass me the controller, come on. Pass me the DS.
Mom said it was my turn on the DS.
Mom isn't here. Mom died in
put her?
Vietnam.
Did she smell something weird or taste something funny before she died?
She kidnapped by a man and taken to the tower in the middle of town?
Good enough.
We're so close.
Okay. Hold on.
You're good. You're good. I believe in you.
Gideon, don't lie.
There you go.
I can only say what I believe in.
There we go. We just have a really short apple.
It's a pear and a half. Yeah, there you go. Oh.
I just ended up the same place now.
Yeah, that's actually kind of impressive.
Oh, I have to say, because of how high I am, watching this is super satisfying to me.
It's like she's watching
and I'm loving it. I'm watching like ASMR or something.
like a visual, yeah. Oh, it's the pear and a half. Yeah, you have to move those, unfortunately. Whatever you do, don't just hit restart. You're actually so close. Oh!
Oh?
Oh! He's so close!
Oh my god! We're so close!
That's fine. That's fine. Keep going.
This is what you asked for, by the way. This is what you willed into
I
existence.
know, and I'm loving every second of it.
Good, because I'm about to cry.
Did not know you hated sliding block puzzles.
Oh, I despise them. Every time I got one in, like, a gift bag for, like, a birthday...
What?
I would throw it out.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry to anyone who gave me a sliding block puzzle in their birthday gift bag.
I'm adding throwing away sliding block puzzle.
No.
Throwing away logic puzzles or something like that.
Not even logic puzzles.
Andy.
I'm alright with other logic puzzles.
Just play around with the orientation of those six. You got this.
Yeah.
Do I? There's been an awful lot of not got this.
You just keep rotating the same ones over and over again. Stop it. Change it up.
Carson, do you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube?
Nope.
Just asking for a friend. Okay.
I have solved one Rubik's Cube before. And I was very proud of myself. I can't tell you how I did it.
That's good.
I like that we have the highest number of viewers right during the stream while we're doing the sliding block puzzle. It's making me very happy. I love sliding block puzzle.
Thank you, sliding block puzzle.
I'm glad that my suffering can give you purpose.
I'm trying to... Oh, sorry, I'm watching on the stream instead of on Discord. We can't really help you because I can't think like that far ahead in terms of steps, so it's kind of...
See, the thing is, I'm with Carson here, where honestly, I don't like sliding block puzzles either.
Yeah, that's the main thing with like...
Sorry, I'm just looking at the fact that the counter says 395.
Yep. And
400!
Yay!
Can we max out the counter?
Oh, ye of little faith. I think that's a given.
Oh, Carson suddenly had a hatred of smiley face worms. Every time he appears, he's like, I'm still here. Yeah.
I hate that worm.
Let's see.
I'm going to take that worm. I'm going to cut it in half so that there are 2 worms. Just so that there's more worm I can crush.
More
I mean,
worm.
if you go back, he was technically surrounded by apple.
That's what the goal was, right? That's all we had to
Yeah.
do. Nothing else.
I can't wait for the top left of this fruit be actually the bottom right of the main center apple. Oh, it's the pear and a half.
Riddler, I can't believe you've given me a sliding block puzzle.
Wow, Batman, I didn't think this would be the one to stump you.
Truly, you are the greatest criminal mind I've ever
You mean
faced.
the inverted apple?
Appellant.
Your twist from the X-Men. Okay. Oh. Yeah. No.
No.
That. Oh, Matt. Yeah. Sorry. I believe.
You were so hyped for a third of a second.
Let's go for 600. Let's see.
Wait a minute.
Can I?
Choto...
Somebody. I want to try with you.
Choto Amate.
Let me buy the game and get to this part specifically.
I think you can get it on your phone now. You don't even have to like actually have a DS.
What puzzle is this? Puzzle 107.
Got it.
Yay!
Carson!
No, it was a matter of realizing that there are some pieces that are the exact same.
Was it?
Oh, that's why I tell
Look it
myself
up.
to feel
For
better.
a simple slide puzzle.
You've made a little worm very happy. Oh, you were helping them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Food is clapping for you.
Thank you. Thank you. You will never know pain as great as I have felt.
That's so sad. The pain
that
for
was
me
great.
is finding out my friend hates something I love.
This is one of the stations of the Carson Cross.
True.
Simon, Simon offered to help me with the sliding block puzzle.
Me putting away all of the sliding block puzzles I've stockpiled for you for your return. Sabrina, I got returns to make, sorry.
For sale sliding block
Wouldn't that
puzzle
be
never
like
solved.
that would be the best wedding present. I'm there, happy as can be with my beautiful partner, and I open the presents and it's just a giant box of sliding block puzzles.
Your partner having to cancel the flash mob they hired because it's just sliding block puzzle related.
Because Carson's just sobbing. And Gideon has ruined the wedding.
How do I slide my way out
God
of
damn
your
it,
life?
Luke!
I could do this one in my sleep.
Me, a literal child!
Wow, this puzzle for babies.
How old are you?
I think
Looks
in this
like
game
8.
he's 12. Oh.
No, I mean like you, Professor. Thou'st who couldn't solve the sliding block puzzle.
Aren't
Wow,
you an
I-
archaeologist, Professor? Don't you study ancient societies? Do they not...
I do, and in fact, they didn't invent this type of fucking puzzle until the modern era.
Wait,
Things
actually,
were-
hold on. I want
Things
to
were better back then.
me about to fact check
Okay, Gideon.
the first sliding block
When
puzzle.
I need to know. Chat also needs to know. When was the first sliding block puzzle invented?
Yeah, keep going. Let me see here.
I need to know what years to avoid when I build my time machine.
It is the oldest type of sliding puzzle is the 15 puzzle. You've probably seen it. Invented in 1880.
Great. 1879, here I come.
People before 1879 happy as can be. No worries in a world. It's all downhill from 1881 onward.
The cat and mouse seem to get along pretty well, don't they?
Do you think so, Luke? I would have guessed that the cat was tormenting that poor mouse. But if you say the two of them are friendly, I believe you.
Well, that's how you treat me, and I mean, that's...
You want to talk about torment,
You're being
Professor?
nice to me, right? So
Oh, yes,
it looks
yes.
like
No, you're completely right, Luke. And that's what you will tell Child Protective Services, that I treat you with the utmost respect.
Of course. If it has to do with animals, leave it to me. By the way, Professor, have you heard this one before?
So a chicken, a fox...
Wait, one puzzle after another? Nice.
Oh, this game is like chock full of them.
It's been back to back to back. I think we've done 7.
Mm-hmm. According to the diagram shown here, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, and D equals 4. So what does E equal? What?
I think E equals 5?
Because that's how many it's touching, right?
Yeah.
It's Minesweeper rules.
Yeah, it is touching 5.
Professor, you've ever heard of Minesweeper? Oh wait, it's World War One. Hold on.
What? Sorry, Gideon. It's World War One.
Is it World War One?
The Archduke Franz Ferdinand was shot recently.
France. France.
Are we gonna encounter Gavrilo Princip in this game?
You just made that name up.
No, that was Gavrilo Princip was the person who shot Archduke Franz Ferdinand and started World War One.
Cool.
Yeah. Not in 1926 though. That was after. That's when another war was about to start.
So we found the second worst time in history.
So that hurt my brain. I don't know why.
I just didn't even pay attention.
What part hurt your
I was
brain?
gonna say, so we're talking about Olbag now?
No, I'm not doing Olbag tonight.
Some say that Wendy Oldbag, after failing to shoot the Archduke Franz Ferdinand, went to go eat a sandwich when the Archduke's car broke down in front of her.
And then she just took a nap.
Well, she made him take a dirt nap first, but yes.
Gosh, I was sure I'd come up with a really good puzzle, but it was too easy. Everyone on stream solved it in like 4 seconds.
I didn't even see what the puzzle was. I missed it completely. I was snuggling my cat.
Run it again.
Roll back the tape.
I mean, I added Crystal in the chat, and I was like, Crystal, the sliding block puzzle! You're missing it! And he was like, rewind the tapes. I wasn't there.
Oh my gosh.
Please.
It's him.
Please don't make me do the sliding block puzzle again.
No. Did you save?
No, we're making you do the Minesweeper thing again, because that's the one she missed.
Alright. Gideon, you want to be Zap one?
Friends of the Baron. Oh, right, because Bandicoot didn't like the salad fingers. I will refrain from fingering salads today.
Don't say it that way.
So, we got an audio clip of that.
It's true. I had the pleasure of meeting Baron Reinhold a few times.
Mr. Zappone, you didn't happen to be good friends with the Baron, did you? Like, specifically one he would write about in his journal.
He smells something strange and also tastes something fun. Me?
Oh, also, tonight I am drinking Sneaky Weasel beer.
What?
Yeah, look at this little guy. He's up to no good.
Dude,
He's
his eyes are
cute.
censored.
He's wearing funky sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
I thought his eyes were censored.
They also have a different one called Wily Wolverine.
Oh.
This one says...
Where's it made?
Let's find out. It should say on the bottle. Balderdash Brewing Company in Vancouver.
Love that name.
Yeah.
Are
Foxy,
they good?
shifty, wily, crafty, sneaky weasel.
It's like
Wait,
the new.
Hold on. Surprisingly smooth, deceptively strong, foxy, shifty, wily, and crafty, sneaky weasel.
You should honestly do ad reads for stuff like that.
I have a commercial demo reel, just no one's hiring me for commercials.
All right, everybody, well, let's make a product and
All right, guys,
market
let's
it.
pool all of our money.
Make the sliding block puzzles. Let's go.
Coming soon for the Space Shark 5th anniversary.
Do this.
Untitled
We'll have
project.
We'll have a Super Bowl ad for a sliding block puzzle anyone can solve.
Hey guys, Carson here!
Announcer voice the whole time.
The whole ad is just 3
Yeah.
minutes of me trying to solve a sliding block
Solve
puzzle.
the ball. You can never change. Bandicoot, you're the biggest fan.
Bandicoot's great.
Me?
we Standicoot Bandicoot.
Oh no, I was nothing of the sort. What was your question? I already forgot, small child.
No, it's alright, I'll repeat it. Can you think of anyone at all who was close to Baron Reinhold?
Oh, like a friend? No, I didn't really know him. Well, there was that one possibility. No, wait, never mind. I'm not sure.
Tell me!
He seems a little shifty.
I guess Sapone can't really tell us much of anything.
Well, you know what they say. A flayed man holds no secrets.
I don't know that they say that, Professor.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
You alright?
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
No.
That
A flayed man. Like a Luke.
Luke, you
You know, when you
flayed a man.
flay someone, yeah, when you remove their skin.
And you tie it up over their head so they suffocate.
You need these emotes in the ad.
What the heck was that?
Listen, Curious
What does
Village
that
Layton
mean?
is savage. Yes, I'm afraid he was no help at all.
I've seen the flayed ones, Luke.
I suppose that means we're back where we started. Listen, Layton's a paleontologist. No, is he? He's an archaeologist.
He's an archaeologist.
He likes bones and ancient civilizations.
Yes. These
And
bones.
he is read
Sufficiently.
a lot about flaying.
Yes, these bones sufficiently skinless, I see.
Just as it should be.
Just would you like some help? Oh yeah, and Sabrina like doing the in our D&D crew like the teeth thing.
Go on.
We have like this alien race called the Phyrexians, which has no skin. It's like metal biomechanical horrors that
All
have
I know
no
is that they
skin.
have snow crushers.
They use body parts for decoration, basically. And then I think Sabrina made a comment about like, oh, join the Phyrexians. They have dental. And then I was like, I think they only have dental.
Yeah, I made a comment being like, why would we join them? They don't even have dental. But actually, no, they for sure have dental.
Like they have teeth like all over their like as filigree as design.
Sorry, I'll this is a card that I owned when I was younger. And that's how I know what a Phyrexian is.
Yeah. Wait, where is it?
Stream context.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This one was a chunky boy, too.
Yeah, the Juggernauts. Yeah, their identities were a little all over the place. It was just like big metal thing, right? And then excellent, good work, Carson.
I gathered the magic.
I put the in magic together.
I put the period at the end of Magic the Gathering.
I put the colon in magic colon together.
I put the dot on top of the I in Magic the Gathering.
I wonder if Zappone knows anything about Phyrexian.
Zappone, you're into teeth, correct? We mustn't give
yes,
up.
flaying.
Let's continue to ask around.
Uh,
Oh, he just fucking ran as soon as I mentioned flaying.
as soon as you said teeth, he was like, I have to leave now.
Oh no. I don't get dental. I have to join the Phyrexians.
Hey, it's you. Never mind.
Professor, there's something on the ground here.
You're right. It appears to be a scrap of paper
I can't read.
with words on it. Gideon, how did you know about the ongoing joke of the stream?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny. That's an ongoing joke.
Will you check if anything's written on it?
Yeah, he keeps finding reasons specifically for Luke to read the notes.
Because he can't read himself.
Exactly. He's an archaeologist. All he can read is hieroglyphics. He never studied English.
Oh. But you know what an apple looks like, right? And you know how to get to that configuration.
Well, yes, the apple was something that Tot was holding in ancient Egypt. That's how I know what an apple is.
Sure thing. Let's see here.
See here.
The boss complimented my latest model today.
Model today, yes, that's what it says.
He's a good guy, and he's given me a new sense of purpose. I'm sure this is my true calling. I want to perfect my skills so I can repay the man for his generosity.
Big word.
This sounds like a great deal. This sounds a great deal like a journal entry, doesn't it? Judging by how the writer uses the term, the boss, I imagine he was under the employ of the Baron.
A boss.
That is what that word means. I've constructed models to fit every situation, just like the boss asked me to do. I got a smile when I see how interested he is in them.
How did you get that smile?
I
How did
acquired
you retrieve it? Will you give it back?
No. I like teeth. That's the end of the entry. Do you suppose this person made some sort of models for a living?
Okay, Chip Skylar. Oh yes, hello. What with the harm, yeah?
Fun fact, Chip Skylark is a Phyrexian general. Known for his shiny teeth.
And
me.
Chip Skylark. I'll be Gerard.
Not being a member of high society.
This is creepy.
Myself, I've never so much has had a conversation with Baron Reinhold. Sorry, his name is Gerard.
What are you referencing?
I was referencing the song Helena from My Chemical Romance. 3 cheers for sweet revenge.
See, I didn't know what song you were referencing, but based on context clues, I could just assume.
Alright. I said my bit. I've made my one My Chemical Romance joke for the stream. Go ahead, Gideon.
Oh, Bandicoot's a fan. Nice.
Yeah.
Now, Sonny, much as I'd like to keep chatting, I'm awfully tired. I think I need to go lie down. And I'm here telling you that.
I just realized I didn't finish explaining. The front man of My Chemical Romance is Gerard Way.
I knew that.
No, yeah, but viewers might not have.
At this point, it's a toss-up.
Are you feeling unwell, sir?
Yes, I smell
Careful,
something
the bag
funny.
man is gonna get you.
I smell something funny, and my taste buds are quite unsavory
Does
right
it
now.
taste like hamburger ice cream with butterscotch and mayonnaise swirl?
Is that a rat? Oh, that's just the boy. I'm just plumb exhausted lately. That awful noise coming from the tower, you see. It's gotten so loud, I can't sleep a wink at night. What tower?
Do you know what's causing the noise?
It's just a rumor, but I hear that every time that sound rips through Saint Mystere, someone disappeared.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Rhyming Man.
They say the ones who go missing are people who've been talking about feeling tired.
Oh, just like you.
Oh, that's why Andy's gone. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Hold on.
Have you checked if Andy's in the tower?
He's up in the belfry.
Oh, no. Could you imagine all these people are getting kidnapped just to get high and eat moss?
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of cartoon characters and a realistic Chinese
I can't believe the main villain of this game is Maya Fey.
But those who disappear are back before you know it, so it's probably just a load of poppycock.
Oh, cover your ears, Luke. You don't need
He said load.
Whenever the noise sounds, someone disappears. Interesting.
Bong.
Follow that bong to the belfry.
Okay. Do you think the peculiar
That's a good
sound has
bug.
anything to do with that strange old man who abducted Raymond?
Strange.
Yes, everyone loves him. It's certainly a possibility, isn't it? But why would he release his victims after going through the trouble of kidnapping them?
Skinwalkers, dude.
Just to show off?
You know what they say? A flayed man can't be a skinwalker.
Okay, they don't say that!
That's part 2 of the phrase. Write a book. And before you guess, Luke, yes, a flayed one can't eat. So prosciutto's fine.
Hey, you professor! Did you find what we were after? Never mind that, though. I got something more important to talk to you about. Namely chocolate. Help me solve this puzzle, and I'll tell you something I bet you'll find very interesting.
A really good crystal clear impression.
Oh my god.
Yeah, chocolate. You have a hankering for chocolate, so you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. The sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide. You can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping those rules in mind, what is the fewest number of times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares?
I don't want to distract, but it's puzzle number 69. Anyway.
Got it.
69 times. Sweet.
Nice. I almost actually hit submit.
You won, like, right in half. 2. Like,
I mean,
how is it not
Okay,
just...
so it's 29, right?
You go to half, and then, like, each individual, like,
Well, because if you
component
can't stack the pieces
afterwards.
on top of each other, then no matter what, you just have to, like, no matter how you do it, you just have to individually break each piece off, which means it's
Right.
1 less than whatever the total number of squares is. So it's 29.
29. Throw it up in the air. Call that chocolate rain.
Some stay dry, while others feel the pain.
Others feel the pain.
Oh, we've gone to 1956. That's after the war.
That's after the sliding block puzzle's invention, so we're good.
No, we're in the dark times.
That's...
Listen, Gideon. My life's purpose is to destroy the knowledge that any sliding block puzzle existed, which means
This is the opposite.
that I have to destroy the knowledge. People have to be without it for some time, and then I have to kill myself because I know about it.
Yeah. This is a Milo Murphy's Law B plot.
That's right. If you follow the rules set out in the puzzle, it really doesn't matter how you break the chocolate. Just fuck it.
It doesn't matter.
Nothing matters. It's heat death of the universe. You're cosmically insignificant. It's fine. Now it makes
Most
sense.
of your time.
Okay, now about that hot info I promised. If you want to experience the best dining in St. Mystere, you gotta go check out Crouton's restaurant. Everything he makes is Y to the U to the M to the M to the Y. Don't even get me started on the stews. You have to try it yourself.
Crouton?
All right, who gets the world map? Gideon?
Uh,
I would love one. Sorry.
All right,
are
you're
you
disqualified.
Leighton or Luke?
Gideon,
Oh,
you're
tag
disqualified.
yourself. Oh, man.
Aaron, who gets it?
I think Leighton should.
Gotcha.
Leighton's a hat-wearing man. You know what
Yes.
they say. You know what?
likes to
What do
rock
they
out.
say, Carson?
A flayed man can't wear hats.
Happiness.
Oh, we can give Luke the telly.
But he
No
doesn't know how to
telly
do the
before bed.
stool.
Now he does. Stack of books on the ground. Sounds like my childhood.
What did he say when we put the clock in?
He said, happiness.
What workmanship? I wonder if it's tea time yet.
Wait, is he British?
Yeah?
Shit,
Oh
you think so?
no. Oh no.
Well, why do you think he has the world map?
It's all the places we can conquer, Professor.
Atta boy, Luke. Atta boy.
Take it all back to old Blighty, eh?
Why'd you take the TV away from Luke again?
Oh, he's been watching too much American propaganda.
I gave him book.
Uh,
You know what they say? TV bad, book good.
that's part of the they them statements. Flayed ones can't exist. TV can't beat a good book.
You know what they say? A flayed man can't watch TV.
Can't
He
even
still has
enjoy
eyes,
it.
though.
Oh,
You know what they say?
that's a
A
problem.
flayed man can't stop watching TV.
Zappone pops his head and he's like, "Is everything all right in there?" Heard something about flaying.
Ah!
Giuseppe, what's up?
Who wants to be Giuseppe?
Sure. You there. Yes, you.
Everyone looked at you like you and Andy looked at Aaron during that one time.
Do you mean me, good sir?
Yep, you. This flower vase is yours, right? I've been keeping it nice and safe for you.
Ah, yes, thank you very much. Luke, take this to my room.
Okay, Professor.
My room.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty.
Smash it right now.
Is it cursed?
No.
Is there a murderer in the alley?
Somebody roll for initiative, please.
I got a 2.
I also got a 2.
Got a 2.
Hold
That's
on.
crazy because I know that your bonus is a +2, and I know that my bonus is a +2. So why the fuck is there a 0 on this die?
I didn't do any better.
Gideon got a 5.
Crazy.
Oh, there we go. I got a 10.
Alright, Leighton goes first.
I smashed the vase.
Perfect.
Oh.
I've never
Oh!
seen anyone
Wow,
just forget
Bandicoot.
something.
Damn.
I've never seen anyone just forget something like this while shopping. You have a vase space case.
You've made a very powerful enemy today, Giuseppe. You know what they say?
Face case.
You know what they say, Giuseppe? A place vase space case.
Say
I
that.
don't know if that one landed.
Say that one time fast. You won't.
I don't even think I said it the first time. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's what I thought.
But you must be mistaken. I've never seen that vase before in my life.
What? This fancy vase doesn't belong to you? So why'd that guy tell me to give this to you?
That guy. Who's that guy?
Points to Allie.
What
You
did
hear
this,
the little vocal sting again.
what did this man look like? Did he have red pants?
He's gone!
Well, my head has a way of obscuring certain details for me. It's the worst, I tell you.
How
Giuseppe,
does
why
that
is that
how
in-
does that make sense in this conversation, Giuseppe?
Giuseppe,
we didn't-
why? Wait, is he a sausage man? Is he a sausage seller? Is that what he does?
Well-
Does this relate to the flaying joke?
That it's the worst? Yeah.
Gideon, it's 2025. Not all men have sausage.
You can't ask somebody about their sausage, dude. Chillax.
Also, can you please move?
Speaking of
Speaking of a man who doesn't
meat,
have sausage. But back to the issue at hand.
Hey, lady, you got any use for that cat?
The mystery man wasn't a regular around here, that's for sure.
I'm sorry, Bandicoot.
I got some meat pies.
Don't sweat it though. I'll just give it back to the guy next time I see him.
By the way, do you know where Barber might be?
No.
Looks up. It's Fleet Street.
So speaking of flower vases, I know this puzzle I bet you'd like. It involves sliding them. It's not hard or anything, but it's the least I can do for bothering you about the vase.
I swear
Hey, I
to God.
pioneered this new type of puzzle. It's a sliding vase puzzle.
Oh, well, I
Oh,
do
it's
have to
literally just a
slide
jigsaw.
pieces of a vase.
It's just a jigsaw. Okay.
Alright.
Jigsaw. What'd he see? This reminds me of like the Ace Attorney case where Pearly smashed the vase. Is that it behind the thing?
Wait.
There's just an extra piece. They told you this.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't read. I'm telling my boy to do it for me.
Professor, they said there was an extra piece.
Oh, of course. I was just testing to see if you knew that, Luke.
Luke, where does this piece go? In the square hole.
In the square hole, Professor.
And where does the star-shaped piece go, Luke?
In the square hole, Professor.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
The worst. Ow! Ow!
What did you do?
Did you take psychic damage from saying the worst?
I like pinched a nerve.
Oh! So, I mean, I guess that's psychic damage.
Ow!
Man, that's
jeez.
the worst.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have no use for my legs anymore.
I'm glad you're having fun, Bandicoot.
Yeah. Late night streams with these type of games are fun. That being said, thanks for following.
Thanks for playing the game, you idiot.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You've got a good head on your shoulders. I'm impressed.
It's okay, Bandicoot. You can say it.
You can call us out. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you sure you don't want to take some fresh sausage home with you?
That's
Are
a
you-
man.
Are you coming on to me?
Yes.
No.
Believe me, these are some links you don't want to be missing.
True. So he is a sausage man.
No, thank you. We're just fine.
What?
Too bad.
You're taking them whether you like it or not.
He pulls out a gun.
Now
You're
take the
taking the
meats.
sausage.
Not to bust your chops or anything, but that deal was a one-time offer. Maybe you'd have said yes if you knew that what was at stake.
Your life.
I'm going to kill you.
Why do you think I got a surplus of meats?
Luke, back away slowly.
After Zapponi here's done flaying them.
I think we're done here, Luke.
I couldn't agree more, Professor. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
I have a doctor's appointment at the dentist. I'll just be going now.
Sorry, I left my cat in the oven. I gotta go home.
My phone is dying. What's a phone?
Oh, a new piece of paper.
What kind of louse just throws trash on the ground? Littering is a crime. Murder's fine, but I draw the line.
Well, in this universe, perjury does exist.
Dude.
That's a...
Sabrina, you should put that on a shirt. Murder's fine, but I draw the line.
It's an old newspaper. Honestly, you think that everyone would know that trash goes in the actually, it goes in the recycling. But
it goes in
wait
the
a second.
square hole.
It goes in the square hole. You have to come take a look at this article and then read it this time, right, Professor?
Well, would you look at that? It looks like Inspector Chelmy.
My gosh.
Look at that. Chelly? Heil?
Love
Asa?
Brilliant.
Defective. And husband.
You did it, Professor.
Wow, it says none of that.
That's none of the words. That's not a single word on this page.
That's more like the whole article, dude.
Chelmy hailed as a brilliant detective and devoted husband. Once again, that's not what it says, but...
Aww.
Chelmy celebrates each successful case with his favorite treat. Haha, it's his wife. His
snap.
wife's sweet potato fritters.
That doesn't sound like innuendo.
saw you evaluating the legs on this joke, Sabrina, and you landed. They look like a nice couple.
Wow, you saw that one coming. He's been kind of an ass the entire. Sorry, he's been kind of an ass the entire time we talked to him.
Thank you for saying it in the Queen's English.
He's so gruff that I never imagined he had a soft side like that.
That's interesting. Entire like speech patterns will change because like we used to refer to the like as the Queen's English.
What's the
But
setting?
it's the King's English now.
Did you guys see we already have like a DG Rex on the coins?
Oh yeah, yeah. In the new prints, we have
pretty
Charlie.
nifty.
Instead,
He is on there.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's gonna
They're
be
quick.
a rare coin.
Just look at that old grump grinning over his plate of sweet potato fritters. I knew he was fussing over nothing when he said he hated sweets back at the Reinhold Manor.
Huh. That's right. Luke, he did say that. How very curious. I'll add it to the list of mysteries. Right
How
up
very
there with
village.
murder.
Man, enjoy sweets.
Wow, people just keep appearing.
And all of them have puzzles for us.
Hey, so, is it true what I'm hearing about the two of you?
Yes.
Are you really running about town in search of the Reinhold fortune?
Yes.
That's good to know.
That's correct, sir. Currently, we're in search of a close friend of Baron Reinhold's. We believe he has entrusted his friend with an important note.
Gracious. That's quite a search you have on your hands. Oh, excuse me. My name is Archibald. The Baron and I were great friends, thick as thieves. We used to have the most amazing conversations late into the night.
You can say
5 feet apart.
Listen, you can say you're
'Cause
gay.
we're not.
It is the 90s.
Thanks, Serena.
I got it.
Do you think that perhaps I am the one you're searching for? Sorry.
Is it
coming
me
on
you're
to us?
looking for?
Ah, yes, your 2 dots for eyes.
Yes, I think so. Oh, what luck, after all this searching. We should bump into you, a man with so many necks, in a place like this.
Next to the meat hut.
Yeah, listen, I think the sausage guy can take care of your excess skin.
Nobody steal that. I'm starting a new restaurant. I'm calling it Meat Hut.
I have one question. Do you
Before you ask, it's meat.
That has no relation. Do you...
Oh, sorry.
Do you recall ever receiving a small note or something? Sorry, back to the meat of the situation. Or written message.
It's all
from the
organic.
Baron.
No, I don't remember ever receiving anything of the sort from Gus. But he did give me a fine desk that once belonged to him. It's at home. Maybe it holds some kind of clue.
The Baron's desk, you say? Excellent.
Would you like to come over to my house and take a look at it? The desk.
You are most gracious. I would love to have some sweet potato fritters. If you'd be kind enough to allow us to take a look at it, we would be very grateful. Very.
I'm sure Gus wouldn't mind two fine puzzle lovers such as yourselves looking over his desk. Actually, let me impart a few pearls of wisdom on you while I've got your attention. You know what they say.
A flayed man always focuses on your case.
Focusing on your case is all well and good, but you don't solve some puzzles.
I thought this guy was also going to tell us to touch grass like that one puzzle did.
No, it's all I can think about it. Puzzles.
Sorry, my ring light almost fell.
Pulls out a gun. Solve this. So
You get one try.
500 puzzle blocks later. So make an effort to find puzzles around town and just solve the ones you can.
That's how he gets away with it. It's like, solve this puzzle. You only have one try. You didn't? Ah, but you didn't say how long.
Oh no.
Then Leighton goes about his life for like 70 more years.
Oh no, Leighton. You didn't change the calendar on your PS2, did you? Oh no.
No, I changed on the GameCube. Why?
I love your revolver. What was it? Revolve or oscillate?
I can't take credit for that one. I didn't make it myself.
Oh, okay.
I found it.
There was one that I put where it was like I saw an article for Edmonton's Can Man Dan. I had to make the Dan today. Take it from this, old timer. It's good to stop and smell the puzzles sometimes.
Is that what you're supposed to do with them? I've just been solving them.
Give them a good old sniffy.
Just
give them a little.
I'll get off on my horse now. Let's head over to my house. Follow me.
Set me free. Trust me, and we will escape from the city.
This is Gus's old desk. Take all the time you need to examine it. Can I get you some water?
I'm busy deducing.
Well, take a deduce over there.
I've solved it.
Oh my gosh.
Splendid. Luke, let's get right to it.
Puzzle? Aww.
Professor, I didn't bring my Allen key with me.
IKEA doesn't exist yet. Sweden doesn't exist yet either.
Gideon, what time does this take place in?
It says Franz Ferdinand is a Scottish rock band formed in 2002.
There we go. They're responsible for the song that goes like, "Take me out."
I thought you were gonna sing baseball.
What?
So the thing is, I do know what Carson's referencing, and that's like so incredibly not the tune of that song.
Somebody stopped the flash mob. They flubbed on the first sentence. They said "take me out," and then forgot the rest of the lyrics.
All right.
I do? Bandicoot says I do. Congrats.
I now pronounce you.
Man and coot.
Wait. Is it in one of the states that I can pronounce somebody partnered?
He's doing the motion of, come over here. I'll tell you a little secret.
Well, we'll have to find out about that next time on Space Shark.
Game who?
Oh man.
This stream is brought to you by my supporters, Eco Otamago, Marcus the DM, Swagger Shark Sam, Artie Forager, Batsmon, and viewers like you. Thank you. We will be back on Sunday for a supporter call-in stream, as well as the watch party. Of course, you know, Sabrina, Aaron, Gideon, you're invited to join us if you feel like it. We'll just be in the...
What are we playing?
I'm thinking about doing a Jackbox stream.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to be earlier on, so only if you're available. I'm probably going to do it from 6:30 to 8:30, so that will be 7:30 to 9:30 your time. And then we'll do the watch party afterwards. Or we can play Mario Kart. That would be fun. I don't know. We'll play something. Where am I sending you to?
Mario's Kart. Classic.
Yeah, the recession really hit him hard. Oh, that's right. There's new DLC coming to Nightmare Kart. It's the old Karts DLC.
Nice.
I'm glad that all me who cared about that was given that information.
Sorry.
High five me. Thanks, me.
Alright, who am I sending you to? I could send you to Iron Mouse with 3.1 thousand viewers.
I got Say up on here. She's playing Warframe, and she'll
Okay.
probably show you cat photos.
That's true. Alright. Gideon, give a brief on Say.
Brief on Say. It's your local crazy cat lady. We love her. She's a cat VTuber. She'll show you cat photos as a gesture of goodwill. She's playing Warframe right now, so maybe like in between the matches or whatever. But either way, good chaotic ball of energy. We've raided her a couple of times, I believe. But just a really cozy vibe and sort of a happy, fun place to be. If you don't know Say, you'll get to see. Whoa, that rhymed.
Oh, Say, can you see? Alright, well, give them a big old shark attack in 10 seconds, because that's how long it takes for the raid to rev up. Vroom vroom. Give them a big old shark attack. I'll catch you later. Bye!